What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to install TBM brakes on this thing right here. We're also going to install a trans cooler, pull the dash, do some weight reduction, and we're also going to measure some stuff because we got some cool things coming for next weekend. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. So let's get to it. Alright, so as you can see, we've already pulled our front brake on the driver's side. We've got the dust cover off. We weighed it. It weighed a whopping 43 pounds, pad, rotor, and caliper. And we weighed the medium duty brakes, pad, rotor, bracket, weighed right around 13 pounds, I want to say. Maybe 12 pounds. Big drop. That's 30 pounds per side. So we're looking at dropping at least 60 pounds on this. So this is the kit. Comes with both calipers, pads, they're both rotors. I ordered the brake lines to come with it too. We're going to install our line locks with it, but we don't have a fitting that fits these brake lines. So we'll have to get that. That'll be in another video. This is our JPC Turbo 400 transmission mount with the safety loop install or included. Then there's our trans cooler from Power by the Hour, and we also got the Watson Racing radio bezel delete. We're doing that. There's our lightweight battery. That thing weighs 4.7 pounds. We weighed it. So all right, well, let me start getting to it and hammer it down. All right, so we got our bolts in on the rotor. Rotor's put together, red Loctite. And we also got our bracket mounted. So you remove the dust shield, which is over there, and there's a bolt threaded hole there and threaded hole here. You just tighten those down at the recommended torque. I believe it's factory spec. I'm going by the instructions on the TBM website. That'll mount. That's your bracket mount. So now you can set your rotor on there. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set it on there. So we got a rotor on there. And check. We got air clearance. That's what the rotor looks like. It's nice. It's with them coilovers too. So all right, so let me get to getting the, we're going to install the caliper now, and we'll get back to it. All right, so got the caliper and the brake line installed. You see there. So, let's see, we may move this, have it attached. We'll figure that out. Because right now we're just kind of, we ain't got the caliper itself tight yet, or red Loctite. What I wanted to show you is they give you shims. So you see how that bolt, let's see if it'll focus. So you see how that bolt is sticking out. So they give you shims in the kit. So I shimmed the bottom side just to kind of show you guys. Let's see. If I can get it. See how much more clearance you got with the shims? So, yeah, there's definitely a reason for them. So I got them shimmed. I got the pads in. If it'll focus. Come on, focus. So, got the pads in. You see, it's just spins. It's no drag. I have to bleed the brakes, but we got to do the other side first and a couple other things. Try to get that fitting for our line lock before we bleed the brakes. So I just got a line hooked up for right now so it ain't leaking fluid constant. So I guess now we're going to get to working on the other side. Probably get the wheels mounted up just to see how they clear and all that. So, all right, let me get to the next side. All right, guys, so we got both brakes installed now. We got both sides done. Like I said, once we get the I just plugged it up for right now, so it'll won't be constantly dripping. But once we get that fitting we need for the line lock, we'll install it right there. It's JPC's brand, so that way, because we don't run our ABS sensor, so our regular line locks, factory line locks don't work. So now we're going to get into installing the trans cooler, mount it in the back. We're going to mount it in the trunk back here. JT's Nova over here looking so good. That's going to be a bad ride right there. He got his quarter glasses in and his windshield, or his windows in. So, that meaty tire. Look at that bad boy. Whew. But yeah, we'll come over here. We're gonna mount our trans cooler in the trunk area. About right there. So, all right. So I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna have to drill a couple holes and all that. So I'll be back. All right, guys. So we've pulled the e-brake cable. We've installed the trans cooler, and we've removed the hood so we can do some measurements and remove some other stuff for lightweight. I'm gonna show you where the trans cooler is, how we mounted it, and yeah, we'll get to it. So I mounted the trans cooler under the car on the back side. So we got some clearance. Can't really see that good. So, got it mounted. So we'll have to run our wires and all that into a switch. Undecided on how exactly. I'm probably just gonna wire it to a 12-volt flip switch. That way it doesn't run constant. And also be able to cut it on while the car's off to kind of cool off. So, yeah. So, we sold the hood. The guys come pick it up in the morning, got it removed, pulling the wipers. I guess we're going pretty much full race car. But yeah, I think that's going to end up wrapping it up today. But we did get the TBM brakes installed, the trans cooler mounted. And right now the interior is pretty stripped. We got to strip some more stuff, pull that 10R stager out since we're going turbo 400. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, keep between the lines. Alright guys, so after talking with a buddy of mine, we found out we had the bracket on backwards. We were going by the old bracket. The new bracket mounts the caliper in the front. So in this picture, it kind of shows a better demonstration of what it's supposed to look like. So I didn't realize they had changed the bracket mount, and apparently TBM has. So the instructions I went by was for the old mount where it mounts the caliper in the rear, but it now mounts in the front. So we got that sorted out. Just wanted to go over that before anybody rips, oh, you got your brake calipers on wrong. But yeah, we realized that, and we got the situation fixed. All right guys, till next time.